All right, let's talk about the spat between Senator Brent Taylor and Shelby County DA Steve Mulroy. Another chapter is being written down. You had this terrible issue involving Judge Bill Anderson, Shelby County judge, who is taking a lot of heat for releasing on their own recognizance a lot of shooting suspects in some very high-profile crimes recently. Shelby County DA Steve Mulroy has been very quick to say, hey, not me. This is not the DA's office deciding that these suspects should be released without any bond. But, of course, he was also getting some heat from Senator Taylor, who said that there should be an appeal filed against this judge. In fact, after Mulroy backed down and said, okay, I'm going to file this appeal, Senator Taylor took credit for that. He said, after I sent letters requesting the DA file an appeal to correct Judge Bill Anderson's miscarriage of justice by releasing violent criminals on their own recognizance after being found to be dangerous to the community, the DA has decided to do the right thing and file those writs to appeal Anderson's decisions in criminal court. Although he denies it, our public pressure did work and forced the DA to be more muscular in his approach. Together, we are working to make Memphis matter. That mantra that Senator Taylor has coined and has stuck with since he took office, pretty much. I tell you what, I think he's an effective communicator, and he's speaking to a lot of people. And Steve Mulroy knows it. They're both very smart politicians, I would argue. And I think Steve Mulroy saw the handwriting on the wall. Susan.
Oh, I can't agree with you more. Brent Taylor ran for office saying that he's going to make Memphis matter. He's going to do what he can out of Nashville to help clean up crime in Memphis, and he's doing exactly that. You made a good point. He's an excellent communicator, and this has been all over Facebook, and he communicates constantly with his constituents. I think that he put Mulroy in a box finally, and he told Mulroy, if you can take this to another court, to a criminal court. Mulroy finally did it. I think that Brent Taylor has done what the Republican Party on a national level did this year, and they didn't take advantage of, but they capitalized on the anger of the people. And the people in Memphis are mad. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, an independent, or whatever. They're mad about the crime. And we can't put 100% of it on the back of the police department. We have to look at our judiciary system, and we have to look at the DA.
And these judges have been kind of under the radar. You know,
they have.
I didn't know who Judge Bill Anderson was until
that's exactly what Brent Taylor is doing.
You agree?
I agree. Brent's done an excellent job of putting a spotlight on some of the challenges that we have here in Memphis. But again, of course, I'm going to say, you know, that's Nashville again, dipping down into Memphis, like Memphis can't handle what Memphis needs to handle. So, but, you know, an effective communicator, he's a friend, and Steve did respond to what he recommended.
Even though Steve Mulroy denied it, which I thought was interesting.
I don't know why.
Let me jump in and say that Brent Taylor is a Memphian.
Yeah.
He
lives in Eads.
Maybe using the title of state senator,
Eads.
but he is a Memphian and was a city council member.
Yeah. County commissioner.
Well, he lives in Eads now.
Yeah, he lives in Eads.
He lives in Eads, in a very palatial Eads.
Very nice.
Very nice.
It's okay.
I am shocked that a politician would take credit for something. That's the first thing. And so Brent Taylor's doing what politicians do, which they take credit for things. The big problem here, in my mind, is not Mulroy, it is Bill Anderson. And I find myself, I'm shocked that I'm agreeing with Speaker Cameron Sexton, who is saying that we need to do a full review of all of the cases that Anderson has had recently where he let people out on recognizance, which is no bond. I think that should happen because I do believe that Bill Anderson is doing some unwise things here. And if anybody wants to try to oust somebody from office, the focus should be on him and not on Mulroy.
And don't kid yourself, Senator Taylor had a hand in convincing the House Speaker, Cameron Sexton, to launch that.
No question.
Absolutely.
I agree. I think that Brent Taylor has really been masterful, although I think he's been overboard on a lot of it. I think he's been masterful at how he has prosecuted this case.
He's very good with the one-liners. He knows how to use that social media.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think we'll be hearing a lot more from him
We will.
on this issue. All right.